In mid-2013, as part of the lead-up to World Design Capital 2014, the City of Cape Town initiated 4 co-design workshops in different parts of the city. Co-design workshops provide a platform for communities, designers and the public sector to collaborate and find innovative solutions to address specific local challenges. These are initially identified by ward councillors as being among the more pressing issues in their areas. The City of Cape Town has set itself a target of engaging every one of the city's 111 wards using this process for World Design Capital 2014. The first full-day co-design workshop was held in Sub-Council 17 at a local community hall, the Turf Hall in Hanover Park. A wide cross-section of stakeholders participated, including the relevant line departments, councillors, representatives from community organisations, local residents, local businesses and NGOs. The challenge on which the co-design workshop focused was an open piece of land, formerly a sports field, but now a vacant site on the border between a light industrial area and a residential area. The vacant land was attracting illegal dumping and vagrants, creating a danger and a nuisance with fires and litter and petty theft. Councillors committed some ward allocation funding to activate the solution, and the City Parks Department stepped up to project manage the first phase and match the funding. Participants were first given the opportunity to get to know one another by dividing themselves into groups based on their motivations for attending the workshop. Residents, business owners, designers, city officials and other stakeholders briefly introduced themselves and were asked to ally themselves with one of 4 possible definitions of the term design thinking and to explain their choice. Breaking into small groups, participants were asked to reflect on what made them proud and what they regretted about the site. Following some discussion, each group presented their top prides and regrets during a plenary session. Feedback from the whole group allowed the facilitators to create a hierarchy of what people felt was most important to them. The next exercise encouraged participants to explore possible opportunities and challenges related to the site. All those present were shuffled into new groups and were asked to brainstorm the topic and present their conclusions to the plenary. After a short inspirational talk, participants were asked to depict their dream for the site by creating vision boards using picture cutouts from magazines. Afterwards, each group was given a minute to present their vision to the audience. During the lunch break, participants had the opportunity to head out and explore the nearby vacant dumping site. Back at the hall, they were asked to reflect back on their ideas and start formulating design principles to guide designers and implementers down the line. These principles were recorded on cards and presented to the plenary, generating a powerful set of guidelines based on real needs. After the final shuffling of groups, the team started to build physical scale models of eco-parks. Each group was coached by at least one designer. A variety of model-making materials were used, such as cardboard, polystyrene, Play-Doh and leaves. The models were built on top of satellite images of the area, which served to provide a sense of scale and context. Groups were encouraged to interact with each other by sharing ideas. Although participants were free to experiment, they were strongly encouraged to critically assess their own work. After improving their models in the second part of the session, the final task was, once again, to review their own work and comment on another group's model using post-it notes. The ideas and visions generated during the course of the workshop were taken away by selected designers to be synthesized, represented visually, and then presented back to the Sub-Council. These concept designs will serve to guide future spending of ward allocation money, aid sub-councils to access other sources of funding, and achieve better collaboration between city line departments. After the third and fourth Pioneer workshops, we asked some of the participants to tell us about their experience during the day.
I work with children, I work like the park scenario with seniors, with the whole of community, and what I've learned today I'm going to take back to the community, and I thank World Design Capital for that. Thank you so much.
It's very fruitful, so I can take it back and implement it into the mindsets of our youth, and therefore we can take it forward. I believe that it's been successful and would like to see more of these events taking place in and around Cape Peninsula.
So I just want to tell the government, keep on doing this, because I think this is what we need. We that work in the community, this is what we need to go back to our community with positive thoughts and positive ideas.
Today it has been a lovely day to be part of this workshop. I've learned a lot through sharing ideas with incredible people, learning about designing models and strategies as well. So I think it has been quite marvelous.
I just want to say this is a very positive thing that you have given to us, especially for the skateboard park, because our children in Tafelsig need a skateboard ring, and I just hope that one day it will transpire.
What has happened here will give impetus to our communities, and it will add lots of value to Mitchells Plain as a whole. So I take this opportunity in thanking the organisers that they could bring a sense of pride to the people of Mitchells Plain, making them instant designers, and hopefully seeing what they have designed today, that it becomes a reality tomorrow. Thank you very much.